Alright, Sweetie's first rounds with the TX22 shooting federal 36 grain hollow points. Go for it, Pi. Hold on, misfire or malfunction. Fail to feed. Go for it. I think you're going low left. There you go. Oh, malfunction? Another fail to feed. Is it just empty? Empty. Lock back. Okay. That was literally the first magazine out of this pistol. No lubrication or anything was added to it. 2 fails out of 16 on the first mag. I'm not going to worry about that until we break it in. Ready for another magpie? Magpie. Ah. Just give it a little yank back. I think you're empty. Clear?
Yep.
Okay. So this is Sweetie's first 30 shots with her new TX22. Not too bad. 2 malfunctions in the first magazine. Second magazine ran fine. And these are the first 2 magazines through this pistol. Okay, this is magazines 3 and 4 out of the Taurus TX22 Federal 36 grain hollow point, unlubed, just straight into a dry gun. Go for it, Pi. Did you have it right? Barely. Just see.
Did I not have it racked right?
Light primer strike. It hit it. And this feels like a defective shell. The head feels like it's about to fall off of it. There, you got the red dot. All right, clear? All right, you go for it, Pie.
Still shooting to the left.
That could be you.
Huh?
It could be you.
I know it's not.
Oh, Sweetie's. Sweetie's finger. Sweetie's finger. Sweetie's second set of 2 magazines. Second set of 2 mags we had. Focus that. Second set of mags we had 1 failed to fire, possible light primer strike, possibly just a bad round. Other 31 fired fine. Magazines 5 and 6 out of the TX22. This is Sweetie's new firearm. She got it as a training aid for her Smith & Wesson M&P, which is very similar size as the M&P. And so far using Federal Black Pack 22, it's a 36 hollow point. Only has very minor issues with the first couple of mags, and we'll see how it runs. This is magazines 5 and 6. No fails with magazine 5. No fails with magazine 6. See what type of group we got down here. That was fairly rapid fire. Looks like I got 3 off the paper. Most of mine were going a hair high. This was maybe 7 to 10 yards. Okay, doing magazines 7 and 8, I believe. Again, this is a Federal 36 grain black pack bulk buy. Gun has not been lubricated from the factory. I took it apart. I noticed there's a bit of oil in there. I figured it was good. So far, only a couple of malfunctions on the first couple mags. Been running fine. And this is cheap ammo. Oop. Failed to feed. I finally figured out point of aim on this. 2 dots to either side, front dot at the bottom of the target, and you're dead on. I was going high. Clear. Alright, let's take a look at this target. Alright, once I figured out the point of aim, you can see my elevation is now perfect. Both me and my wife are heading a bit to the left with this. That might be a sight adjustment, or it could be user error. No malfunctions in magazine 8. Failed to feed on the second round of magazine 7. After that it ran fine. Alright, magazines 9 and 10 out of the TX22. That was a fail to fire. That looks like a very good primer strike, blaming this one on the round. Hey, Pi.
Yeah, that's shooting fast.
You're doing good. We're all on the target. Nice. Magazine 10, no malfunctions.
I shot fast.
And you did good, Pi.
Only got one off. 2 on the line.
So how do you like it, Pi?
I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does
I
it
shot
feel
fast.
does it feel like your M&P when you're firing it? Or not at all?
Yeah.
Same type of trigger, or you can't really tell?
No, it's lighter than the MP.
The trigger, the weight of the gun's lighter, or the trigger's lighter?
No, the trigger's lighter.
The trigger's even lighter than the M&P?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well that was the first 10 rounds, that was the first 10 magazines through Sweetie's new Taurus TX22. Very limited malfunctions. Actually, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to show you that primer strike. Focus. Okay, I believe that's in focus. That is a primer strike on the one that didn't fire in the last 2 magazines. And as you can tell, that's a very good primer strike. That's just a bad round. Had a total of maybe 4 malfunctions. The gun came out the firearm basically as it was out of the box, no lubrication added, just started loading it up and firing it with cheap bulk pack ammo. So far it's good, my wife likes it, and that's what really matters. Right, Pi?
Right.
You're too cute. Alright, just continuing on with the Taurus TX22. Been firing it a good portion of the day, several more mags through it. Using the Federal Black Pack 36 grain hollow point. I've had no issues with it. I just wanted to throw a couple of different ammunitions in there. I got the Aquila Super Extra standard velocity, which is the standard lead wash, and also their high velocity, which is a copper wash. Just going to run a mag at each of these through here and see how it functions. No issues with the standard velocity. Try the high velocity. No issues with the high velocity other than the fact that Aquila smells like cat piss, but we're used to that. Okay, gonna do a couple more magazines with the Taurus TX22. So far it's eaten everything fine. This time it's going to be Remington Golden Bullet in the first magazine. And in the second magazine is something I know will fail. That is Federal Crimped Snake Shot. But I wanted to see if it'll work. So, one round, one magazine of Remington Golden Bullet. No issues with the Golden Bullet. For the crimped snake shot, I only put 5 in there because I pretty much know it isn't going to work and I don't have a whole lot of this. So 5 rounds of Federal crimped snake shot. Fail to extract. It failed to extract, and it may have expanded in there to the point where I need a tool. So don't run Federal crimped snake shot in here. I'm only going to do 1 bullet of that. Okay, I managed to extract that Federal crimped snake shot load. Did have to use a rod down the barrel to pull that shell out. So I highly discourage anybody from running gut through this firearm. Just going to run 2 more quick mags through here just to make sure everything's functioning right, and probably call it a day. It's going to do a bit more rapid fire with the TX22. Flawless. Might be selling my bodyguard and buy me one of these.